evening, Live the Fuel followers. Hey guys, just got back from doing some travel in Western Pennsylvania out by State College, main campus, Penn State. Did it, I think I drove out like 3 hours this morning and was doing some intensive indoor air quality technology training. My biggest client, my biggest contract is with the physics company, FYSIKS. I've been working with them for years, and we focus on, with that relationship, sales and marketing growth in the HVAC industry. So I was actually out there training a wholesaler company that the contractors shop at on the impact of ultraviolet light and their UV technology impacting indoor air quality. So without geeking out further on that, that was what my morning and my afternoons were spent doing today. And then just got done rolling 3 hours back. It is now almost 7 p.m. and the headsets were on because obviously the podcast needs to get some work done. So the work never ends. But it is Tuesday, and I wanted to give you guys some quick tips Tuesday for this live video. So just to sum it up, like with all the travel, I was crushing podcasts all day in the car and finishing a Grant Cardone audiobook. If you're not first, you're last. Great book. Be sure to check it out. So there's your first tip. Not really just around sales and marketing tips and growth, but just around mindset. Grant Cardone really crushes it. He's a hustler. And in his books, especially the If You're Not First, You're Last book, really talks about life lessons. And at the very, very end of it, he talked about a lot about that wherever you're at in your money, right? So money's a mindset, but wherever you're at in your money and in your financial life and your career, you got yourself there. So I love that because it teaches us to own our shit, right? So, I mean, Live the Fuel, the podcast, I talk about health, business, lifestyle, whether it's our health or where we're at in our business or our job or our career or your lifestyle and your freedoms you're trying to create. Guys, like wherever you're at today is whatever you've done in the past to get yourself to here. Let's not focus on the past. Let's focus on where you're taking it into the future. And that's just some of the big picture stuff I took out of his book. And it really just connected for me because this past month has been a roller coaster of life shift stuff for me because I spent 2 weeks in South Africa, vacation / business trip, never took 2 weeks off before. That was powerful. There's been stuff shared all over on Facebook on my personal feed for that. Still learning a lot of things from that. It was a big shift. The podcast was affected by it. Trying to get the shows scheduled, trying to balance life and personal and business travel. It's a shift. So I've never done a 2-week excursion. That was just an amazing trip. The safari, the large animal life we experienced in Africa. There's lots of lessons taken away from that. But part of what everybody's trying to do, what I'm trying to fuel you guys, whether it be my clients and their business success, my own business success, or the podcast, and trying to bring on co-hosts to share great content to grow your health, your business, your lifestyle. It's about putting the right tools in place and taking the right steps to slowly start moving forward. Just remember, guys, we are all at a different place on the timeline. It doesn't mean you cannot achieve what I've already achieved or what other people ahead of me are really inspiring me to achieve as well. You just got to be patient and you got to keep putting in the reps. Okay, you can't let life affect you and take you down. I posted a comment earlier about the power of, stop people who wait to the end of their life to accomplish a wish or even think of a wish. Like, put your wishes down on paper now, man. Put your goals down on paper now. Okay, start putting in the reps now towards those goals. You don't have to accomplish them tomorrow or the next week. Like, I'm still wiping out college debt, for God's sakes. I'm 40 years old. I still have some certain financial mistakes that I made years ago that I'm still not reaping the rewards from, but just reaping the lessons from. But I am so just fired up from that book, from the safari trip, the Africa trip, and just all the travel I did today, and just being inspired by the fact that, guys, whoever listens to this video and watches this on YouTube, you too can take these steps to create your freedom. I'm not worried about making more money right now or taking on more clients. I'm actually more inspired by wiping out that remaining debt because that frees up my cash flow and I have less things holding me back and just open cash flow to take me forward. And that's kind of what I felt I would close out the video with today, guys, is like, free up your lifestyle expenses, free up those assets, free up that cash flow because cash is king. That's it. I've been traveling like crazy. I'm going to go catch up with some friends and have an awesome dinner. So keep living a fired up epic life, guys. I'll talk to you guys again soon.